Like 100 people on that building. A ginger died.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Oakland Raiders. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. I'm all over you. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Down one over here.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
What?
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Second and 1. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard. Now back to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything.
You mean the one armor break that was on the field?
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1. They'll run it here. This is James Lane. And that one going nowhere for the Steelers. He's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Get the fuck out of here.
For no gain. Here's second and 10.
60 Pittsburgh. Let's see what you got.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. You want this?
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this is caught by Watkins. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Coming.
My mic's still making that sound.
That is incomplete.
I give him the mic over.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, Charlie! Let's go!
From the gun, Lawrence. Looks to throw
Still
fires
static.
right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Better turn my ACL.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Check, 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 check. Run, sit.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
We got this.
First down, Tennessee.
Come on, set. Keep the Pittsburgh. I don't even know why this team showed up.
40's the line. Squeeze.
They'll look to throw. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Looking to throw. He's got Smith here.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On second down, they'll run with White. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
That's what I do. Sit.
Back to throw here. The open man is
Oh, they're at the
Smith.
bank. They're right here next to me.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they were right there in that
They
middle
were
ground,
fucking
field
rocket
goal
launchers,
range,
bro.
punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he gets stopped
They're
up
on
at the
the-
30.
they're on the roof of the yellow
gain
building
of
next to
80 a yard. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come on, son. Here, watch. Bump up the mic.
2nd and 9 now. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 30 yards there.
On the double. 44's Mike. Check. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
They'll try to run forward with Henry. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
Yeah.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it will set him back for 2nd down.
Yeah.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the run.
Bro, what's his Twitch?
44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. There's a part.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to go.
Wow.
He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30. Past the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And this is caught by Watkins for an Oakland touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Titans
Sack
offense
and
set
fumble,
to begin the
and
drive.
returned it.
And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover
No,
for the
I got
first 2
sacked.
drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the
You stream
ball,
on Twitch, bro?
go to the best player, right? Find a
No,
matchup,
YouTube.
create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's just
Well, as this
same
game
as my
continues to
username.
evolve in the NFL,
Send it to me.
you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
44, Mike, 44. Quit talking about it and bring it. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Here it comes.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Got him in. It's Brown.
Let's go.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On second down, here's Henry. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that during the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides,
I usually see
let them fight it out.
And force
see
fourth
2K.
down.
Sometimes this one I feel like it.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. The defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go, D. All day, defense. Now.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Kenny Clark. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes.
You got a lot of good people.
Second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Did I get this how you get your football
And
fix?
where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went
You wouldn't
just
rush the football
across
right now.
midfield. The Titans
I guess he
set to
won't
begin
risk
the
a safety.
drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football.
Who's your quarterback?
Expression 101. Win first down. Make 5,
Trey
6,
Lance.
7 yards on first down and make it a second.
He's at
and
North
3,
Dakota
second and
State right now.
manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Come on, QB, come on.
What up, Mike?
Start playing multiplayer.
They'll look to throw now.
What are y'all doing?
This will be caught by Brown. Just a yard
Oh, I
on the
see, I
catch
see.
there.
What game mode you got?
2nd and 9.
Oh, game mode. That like a map.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd
Y'all
and
not
9.
running any Warzone tonight?
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll drop the throw.
Going
down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from it. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They go with White on the counter. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready up.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Keep it up, guys.
2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A first catch there for the NFL's leading receiver in Week 1 in terms of yardage. Also a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
That's it, baby.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On third down, Lawrence. Able to find Waller. That's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Ready, ready.
55. Not here. Watch tight end. 4 down. 4
Snap.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's what I'm
So
talking
that
about.
run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Looking to throw. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Oh, yes, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being
Mathematically, you're not.
The question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense
still need like 100 kills.
As they come up on 3rd down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game.
I guess they round up.
Reacted poorly on that.
.99999.
Helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. After the penalty, it's Henry. And they're going to get him down
Yeah,
well
it's the same
short
amount
of
of
the
kills,
first
but-
as he can only get this
Oh, no,
to the
we got the
30.
same amount.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
We often talk of situational football.
yeah,
Let's just call it team football.
But I'm on
The defense
108.
did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense up the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Ready, set.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had 3 points
Damn,
last
bro,
time.
can you get down the
They
field?
had 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Check 25.
Clear.
Hit it.
They run again with Breida.
It's run, fellas. It's run.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
I get killed by another fucking guy.
And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available.
Guys
Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And they worked very well there for a first down.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got it. Check 3, check 3, check 3. General West. Check 50.
He's checking.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 44 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Yo, all I keep down by is fucking thermites, bro.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 3rd and short. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5.
Let's get off the field.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll set up a throw, and that's caught by Smith. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able
Mike's
to
still
close
making
the
that
game
noise.
just a bit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Why is every Raiders team, like couple seasons down the road, they got hella good players?
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back.
I think this is the
pretty
2nd
quickly,
year.
hoping for a
I
3
don't know.
So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that.
It's Cody.
They got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. It's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check. Ready?
This is Breida. Fights through and now a crease.
Right in the wrist.
30, 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
Okay.
Matt Breida, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24 hours because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
You mine.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland
Oh,
Raiders.
yeah, both died.
And it was their defense that really paved the
caught
way to
two.
this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
He
I almost
stabbed.
want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed.